Good afternoon, students. So that we shall read today the spheres of environment. Environment can be classified into four major spheres: lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere, and biosphere. So first comes lithosphere. Lithosphere hydrosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and biosphere. Lithosphere, the land. Lithosphere means the land. Land is the solid crust or the hard top layer and is covered by a thin layer of soil. It is an irregular surface with various landforms such as mountains, plateaus, plains, and valleys. It provides us forests, grasslands for grazing, land for agriculture, and human settlements, and minerals for industries. So the landform is not found everywhere the same, we know very well. So the surface of the country, the surface of the earth is not everywhere the same. So that the lithosphere is comprised of that mountains, plateaus, plains, and valleys. If we may move around the country, then we can see the different landforms. That in some places we can find mountains, and in some places plateaus, in some places plains and valleys. And we can see also the forests and grasslands, that grazing land, and land for agriculture and human settlements, towns, cities, like this. Then comes our hydrosphere, water. All water bodies of the earth together form hydrosphere. All forms of precipitation like ice, snow, rain, etc. These are the different kinds of water forms. That in some places it is available in liquid form, and in some places as ice. Snow, ice, rain are also part of hydrosphere. Hydrosphere is essential for the support of life on this planet. About 70% of the Earth's surface is covered with water, and most of it is in the ocean. Only a small portion appears as fresh water, which is found in rivers, lakes, and groundwater. So the Earth's surface is covered with water, that the sea water, and most of it is in the oceans. The ocean water is the most of the water parts. And we can also that get water from the rivers, lakes, and groundwater. The groundwater is the that safe water. Then comes atmosphere. Atmosphere is the thin layer of air that surrounds the earth. It is a mixture of different gases and surrounds earth like a thin blanket of air. It protects us from harmful social radiation like ultraviolet rays and scorching heat of the sun. The atmosphere, it is also the thin layer of air that surrounds the earth. That we know the earth. The earth, this is the picture of the earth, and that the existence is this the thin layer of atmosphere. It is the thin layer of atmosphere, like this. Thin layer of atmosphere, and there our earth. This thin layer, it is not seen. This means the surrounding of the earth. This means that a thin layer has covered. Out of that thin layer, that our earth has come. Surround the earth, it is a mixture of different gases and surrounds earth like a thin blanket of air. It protects us from harmful solar radiation. That harmful solar radiation means the harmful rays come from the different stars and from our sun also, and the heat, the ultraviolet rays and scorching heat of the sun. That this atmosphere protects us from the heat of the sun. Then biosphere, the combination of all the above is termed as biosphere. So our lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere are that combined and it becomes the biosphere. Biosphere is a very small part of earth where land, water and air interact with each other to sustain life. All living organisms found on earth are part of biosphere. Biosphere has a great impact on the climate because it is closely connected to the atmosphere. So biosphere has a great impact on the climate because it is closely connected to the atmosphere. So that is that our climate change, we see that we have seasons, we have that especially 3 seasons, that summer season, rainy season and winter season. So the atmosphere and our biosphere, they are changing. They are changing according to according to our air, water, and this sunlight. The elements of biosphere. The main elements of biosphere are producers and consumers. Biosphere. Producers, autotrophs. The producers produce their food directly from the environment. Example, criteria plants. Consumers, the consumers cannot produce their food directly from the environment. Animals, humans, the consumers are of 3 types: carnivorous, herbivorous, omnivorous. Flesh eaters, plant eaters, flesh and plant eaters. Plants, animals and human beings depend on their surroundings and on each other as well. This relation of dependence and interdependence together constitute an ecosystem. Human environment includes all human creations and activities. Human beings have continuously adapted to their physical environment and also affected it since the earliest times. In the past, human needs were basic and simple, and so human beings did not disturb the environment much. Over time, with increase in population, human needs increased and people started to expand their area of influence. Forests were cleared to get land for agriculture. New towns along with industries, roads and railways were built. Animals were killed for food and other needs. All these activities have had an adverse effect on the environment. For example, many species of animals and birds have become extinct because of deforestation. This is also the reason for increase in amount of carbon dioxide in the air, which is the main cause of global warming. There is an urgent need to save the environment for future generations. We will suffer in many ways by being forced to live with infertile land, polluted water and air, little forest cover, hostile climate, vanishing species, and toxic. So this is human environment. So our lesson is over here. Then we shall start the next lesson. The Earth's interior and its materials. Thank you very much. That read again and again.